If there's one place a Class 8 tractor has to perform, one arena where it really has to show what it's made of, it's the long, long ribbon of road where the driver spends most of his time, the highway. The highway is where the International ProStar demonstrates that it's miles ahead of anything else on the road. Come along for the ride and see why this is the vehicle that's engineered to deliver a lot more of what drivers want. You notice it best when you're in the driver's seat and headed for the horizon. You get the feeling that the ProStar is actually aiming itself straight down the road. It's called on-center steering, and it's one of the many performance features that make driving the ProStar such a pleasure. We've designed and engineered the ProStar to deliver this positive center feel. At the wheel, you're not constantly fighting the road and the elements. You're not battling the crown in the road and struggling with the crosswinds. The ProStar's extraordinary on-center steering keeps you in control with much less effort. When you're at the wheel of the ProStar, you may also notice something else. The steering wheel vibration is missing. The ProStar's intermediate steering shaft has been engineered with increased stiffness to dampen the vibration that can take its toll as the miles add up. Outstanding on-center steering feel and substantially reduced steering wheel vibration result in diminished fatigue and help the driver remain alert longer. The first place you may feel it is in your feet. The ProStar was designed and engineered with a stiff cab floor that picks up and transmits far fewer road vibrations. It's built on a superior steel backbone that helps the cab floor literally ignore road imperfections for an amazingly smooth ride. But a ride this smooth takes teamwork, and that's exactly what the ProStar's engineers have achieved. International is the only OEM in North America to combine the air and strut assembly so that it works as an integrated unit, delivering a ride that significantly reduces cab and seat motion and keeps the driver firmly in control. And we didn't stop there. ProStar engineers placed all the heavy components, the engine, the fuel tank, and the cab, in exactly the right places on the frame ladder, the places with support, so that the movement of these components and the vibration it transmits are at a frequency rate that's virtually undetectable by the human body. A smoother ride with dampened cab floor vibration and significantly reduced cab and seat motion result in substantially less wear and tear on the driver over the long haul. The sound you're not hearing is engine noise, and there are several perfectly ingenious reasons for it. Let's start with the engine mount location. Typically, the engine sends out noise and vibration, which are transmitted to the engine mounts, then down the steel frame rail to the cab mounts and into the cab. But the ProStar engineers defeated that process, separating the engine and cab mounts just enough to reduce the noise before it enters the cab. The ProStar's cab floor is further reinforced against noise with our special reaction injection molding floor mat, which is precisely manufactured to fit the shape of the metal of the cab, so it doesn't allow noise to seep around it. And finally, we're locking out wind noise with a stiffer cab door and improved door seals. And we've underflushed the windows of the new ProStar to leave even more wind noise outside where it belongs. Strategically separated engine and cab mounts, and superior cab floor, door, and window sound insulation deliver a quieter cab and a much more comfortable and pleasant ride. As you sit in the driver's seat, take a good look around you. Notice how easily you can see the gauges and reach the switches. Notice how the most important functions are controlled within the easiest range of motion. It's no accident the cab controls are designed so efficiently. It's based on data gained from driver analysis in our programmable vehicle model, where drivers select cab configurations and their positions and movements are precisely recorded and plotted. Now take a look at the ProStar's steering wheel. It's been designed to match the performance of the steering wheels of high-end automobiles and SUVs, with key controls right at hand, so that many functions can be performed without having to take your eyes off the highway. Precision-located gauges and switches on the control panel and steering wheel deliver greater driver control with a minimum of motion and distraction. The long-haul tractor is more than just a mode of transportation. It's a home on the road for drivers. So we designed and engineered the new ProStar to deliver the maximum in comfort and convenience. A good night's sleep is a dream on our 42-inch wide bunk. Easy-to-reach cabinets and compartments offer plenty of storage space, and the bright and spacious appearance of the sleeper compartment is enhanced by our 3-color brake, darker on the floor and progressively lighter up to the headliner. Comfortable, roomy accommodations in the back of the cab make the road a more pleasant place and make longer trips much less fatiguing. There's no Class 8 tractor that answers more driver demands than the ProStar. And there's no place that showcases the ProStar's design and ergonomic innovations like the highway. A place that shows why the International ProStar is miles ahead.